Hi, I'm Jack Struther, defensive back for the Winnacunnet Warriors, senior, and you're watching Friday Night Football on WMUR.
We are past the halfway point of the season. Welcome to Week 6 of Friday Night Football. There were 10 undefeated teams left across all 4 divisions in the state when this day started. Our game of the week features 2 of the 5 perfect teams that were left in D1, Exeter and Portsmouth Oyster River. Let's head to the game right now. It was First Responders Appreciation Night at Portsmouth High School. Veterans, active duty military, plus police and fire departments across the seacoast were honored. A great night out there. And check this out. The New Hampshire National Guard providing the big helmet, one of the better entrances we've seen all season. Looked like Exeter's defense wrapped up Portsmouth Brooks Connors, but the 6'2 running back had other plans. He burst through the middle for a 44-yard gain down to the 5-yard line. The QB Aiden Thomas does the rest, scores on the keeper, giving the home team a 7-0 lead. Portsmouth in the red zone again, but this time the Blue Hawks defense steps up. Evan DeLory and Tyler Bland combine to force a fumble. Isaac Beam recovers on the 5. Beam had himself a great night, also had an interception, picking off Thomas for another takeaway by the defense, but then the Clipper Cats blocking a punt, and Brooks Connors powers ahead for another good gain down to the 2. And he punched it in for the 13-0 lead. And the Clipper Cats staying undefeated at 6-0, winning 20-6. Pinkerton, another undefeated team, the Astros hosting Bishop Girton. They definitely were not playing around with this game. Caden McCall breaks through the defense. He won't be stopped as he makes his way to the end zone for 6. How about some defense from the Astros? We'll check out Ryan Catino. He'll go up and snags this ball out of the air. And why not reward him with some touches on offense? Catino adds more points on the board for the Astros. Pinkerton was not finished. Jamison Isaac shows off the speed for 6 more points for Pinkerton. Later on in this game, BG's Andre Steinbruick gets on the board for the Cardinals, but Pinkerton staying undefeated. They defeat Bishop Girton 56-17. Some more scores: Alvern defeating Concord 19-12. Keene is on the roll. The Blackbirds have won 3 straight after tonight's 42-0 W over Nashua South. Win number 1 on the season for Winnacunnet, the Warriors beating Goffstown 28-14. All right, we stay in D1 for this next game between 2 more teams poised for playoff ball, the undefeated Bedford and 1 loss Dover. Let's head to it right now. Bedford has been looking dominant all season. The Bulldogs were in Dover. The Green Wave having a really good season as well. Ryder Auburn finding freshman Amari Lewis. That's a nice game. More from the QB Ryder Auburn, this time connecting with Brady McInnes. But now to the defending champs Bedford Bulldogs. The sophomore running back Brody Helton was showing out all night, showing the strength, breaking through would-be tacklers, then accelerates up the field. They were not done tonight. Helton, more from him. This almost seemed like a replay of that last play. The Dover defense able to bring him down this time, no. Helton still trying to make plays before he's eventually brought down, but they couldn't stop Helton from getting into the end zone, adding another touchdown. Bedford continues to dominate the competition. 42-10 the final. The Bulldogs are 6-0. Costello Stadium now, with the Nashua North Titans hosted the Londonderry Lancers. A great matchup. A defensive battle while our videographer Jason Medeski was there. North is in the dark blue. First play from scrimmage. The Lancers, Devin Bowles dropping Jonathan Torres for a loss. Londonderry held North to 3 rushing yards in the game. On the next possession, North tries the air. John Canaway fires one over the middle. Good catch down low by Luke Peters. On their second possession, Londonderry on the move. Cam Brutus on the quarterback keeper. And that would be a first down. Nice run from him. And here's how the drive ends. The Lancers bring on the lefty with the big leg. Blake Thompson in uniform, number 29, nails the 29-yard field goal. 3-0 Londonderry. How about Seth Doyen with an interception for the Lancers? They pull away for the 31-7 W. The Lancers improve to 4-1. North dropping to 3-3. Let's go to Merrimack, where the Tomahawks hosted the Windham Jaguars. Very first play from scrimmage, Merrimack's Garen Brown finding a seam, and he's gone. The senior takes it 78 yards to the house. Matthew Desmarais tries to bring him down, but Brown wasn't having it. Merrimack taking a quick 6-0 lead. Windham responding on the next possession. Tiger On punches in a rushing score. Jags taking a 7-6 lead. Merrimack QB Sahel Mawar throwing to the end zone. The pass is tipped, but still finds his receiver Logan Day. 13-7 Tomahawks. That connection working very well for Merrimack. Majwar and Day linking up for another passing score. Good game. Merrimack wins by a field goal, 23-20. Salem's undefeated record stops at 5-0, losing to Wachusett out of Massachusetts, 45-28. Plymouth improving to 5-1 with a 44-15 W over Guilford. Belmont, Luke Diamond throwing for 3 TDs. Gabe Keene running for 2. Sauhegan now 5-0 after beating Hanover 41-22. J.J. Bright, 5 rushing scores, and guess what? They were all in the second half. In Division II, here's Milford and Hollis Brookline. The Spartans' offense was rolling. K. Cloutier takes the handoff. He proceeds to run through the defense for 6. A big highlight for Hollis Brookline here. How about the runner right here? Patient finding the opening, and he's out. He really wanted that one, but Milford would not be stopped. Great camera work here. Brady O'Connor to Jackson, gently behind the defense for the touchdown. Milford wins 41-12. The Spartans are now 2-4. St. Thomas is now 4-2. The Saints defeating Laconia 35-6. Merrimack Valley defeating Manchester West 37-6. Kingswood taking down Conval 18-8. The freshman Dean Porter had a big night with 2 scores. Campbell staying perfect at 7-0. The Cougars beating Monadnock 37-6. And one final score, Fall Mountain wins 27-16 over Stevens to improve to 5-1. And a reminder, you can watch all of our Friday Night Football shows on our website, WMUR.com, and click on sports, or watch on our mobile app. Our sports director, Mike Cronin, is here. Week 6 in the books, week 7 next week. Mike, right now, playoff positioning. That's all that matters right now.
Yeah, and you look at Division I. I mean, Bedford, who's going to stop Bedford? You know that tonight they let up their first touchdown of the season
to
Dover? I mean, they hadn't surrendered a single touchdown in 6 games. Of course, Pinkerton is right up there, too. They're 6-0. Salem lost out-of-state game tonight. Portsmouth Oyster River is right there. I mean, talking about the undefeated teams. We got some really good teams down the stretch here.
D1's going to be fun.
Yeah, and Division II, Sauhegan won again tonight. They're on a mission this year. They really are. Pelham might have something to say about that, though.
I think so. I would say so.
A lot of excitement. All right, good stuff, Jonathan. Our FNF Game of the Week next Friday night will be a battle of 2 of the top teams in Division II. It's Kennett at Plymouth. We're in the home stretch with 3 weeks remaining in the regular season.